Excuse me. All right, what's up, everyone? OJ here from Player Essence. Welcome back to another PE Live. Today we got a great show for you guys. A lot of stuff to go over. A lot of live news. A lot of stuff that just dropped today. We're gonna be talking about some Astral Chain. I had a video earlier today. The videos that you guys absolutely love. I can tell by the dislikes. I know you guys love these videos when I say that X game is the most important since Y popular game that everybody loves. And it's Astral Chain with Pokemon. I had a part 2 up where I talked about a variety of different things. And yeah, Astral Chain is very important. For the music, for those who were wondering what the music was, that's Nier Automata. You should just go buy or go download the whole soundtrack. The whole soundtrack is really good. The soundtrack in that game is really good. So check it out, Nier, on the PlayStation 4. Great soundtrack. And it's funny because games like Nier, you know, they'll lose to games like Red Dead Redemption for soundtrack, but you guys just saw those 2 tracks that I just played. Is there anything in Red Dead Redemption that sounds as lit as even as Nier? Yet Nier will never be in the talks when it comes to these game awards and music. There's nothing even close in Red Dead that's as lit as Nier, and these Japanese games never win soundtrack of the year. That's why I can't take this stuff seriously. When you look at Persona and you look at Nier and you look at all these games with these god tier soundtracks, you compare them to these boring Western game soundtracks. Somehow these games don't win. I can't take them seriously. I can't take them seriously. But anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We got nearly 100 people in here. Do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're someone new. I do want to give a big shout out to David. I think it's Steiner with the subscription. Thank you so much. We were while we were getting the B-roll or whatever, the starting up footage, you did subscribe. So thank you. Welcome to the village, homie. Appreciate that. Also do want to give a big shout out to Ranveer6 as well with the Twitch follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Fire Nation, my man. Appreciate that. And also Geronimo, 3 months in a row as a member on the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that elite ninja support. So thank you guys so much on that one. All right, so ninja news. We had a gameplay video for Cuphead. We will be talking about Cuphead after Astral Chain. After Astral Chain, had a gameplay video up. Fantastic Nintendo Switch port. The game comes out in about 10 days, a little bit under 10 days. The game will be coming out. I got an early preview copy or a review code. The game's basically done though. And it's great. There's nothing else to say that it runs great. I do want to let you guys know though, I have a post on Twitter about my Cuphead gameplay. If we get 50 likes and retweets, I'll stream the game tonight or very soon. I'll stream it very soon. So if you guys can go ahead, go on that post, hit the like button, and also retweet that post. If I hit 50, I'll stream it tonight, apparently. So I guess I'll have to stream it tonight and make some room to stream it. But anyway, and that's after another PE Live nightcast, though, guys. So it'll be 3 streams for the day. So make sure you guys check it out there. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the shout outs here. What's up, Z Snyder 84? I see you over there, Twitch boys. What's up, man? Let's get into the shout outs. If you want me to say hi to you, feel free to drop a comment. Say hi, and I'll say hi to you back. I do want to say one more thing for Ninja News, guys. If you've noticed, I will talk with some people in terms of everything. I think there are quite a number of people that have, came up to me with certain concerns and everything about how things are being run. And I will get back to you guys on all of that. Any of the DMs you guys have gotten to me on certain things. We're going to make sure in terms of the chat and in terms of moderation and everything that everything's clean on here. So some people might have noticed that not a moderator. But I will get back to you because I want to just make sure everything's running good on the channel. And I want to make sure that people want to moderate the right way and what's going down. So don't worry, guys. If you're removed as a moderator, I'll add you back after we talk a little bit, of course, through DMs and everything. And just make sure that we're all on the same page when it comes to everything. So don't worry. If you were removing, you'll be put back on just as long as we'll just have a little bit of talk. So don't worry about that. All right, guys. I know some of you guys probably noticed not a moderator anymore. But don't worry. Like I said, it'll be put back on after we have a little bit of a talk. All right. So let's move on. Let's go ahead and let's get into the shout outs here. So if you guys want me to give you a shout, like I said, say hi. So let's see. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Aron's here. Elite Ninja Sean Diamond is here. Elite Ninja Jumpmon is here. KR Decade is here. KR Decade is here. Dawson31, Elite Ninja Dawson31 is here. What's up, man? Let's see. Matthew Hammond, Elite Ninja Matthew Hammond is here. Astral Chain is as important as Pokemon. I said it's the most important new IP, one of the most important new IPs since Pokemon. I didn't say it's more important than Pokemon. It's one of the most important since Pokemon. What's up, Rilo? Shout out to Elite Ninja Rilo's here. Pearly21, what's good, man? How you doing today? Let's see here. Corey B is here. What's up, man? How's it going, Corey B? I'll answer random questions in just a bit, or I'll answer questions on Astral Chain in just a bit. But I mean, if you've watched any of my videos, Corey, I think you can pretty much gauge that I'm really looking forward to the game. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious based on me saying certain statements that I've made on this channel. Dank Meme, what's good, Dank Meme? How you doing today, my boy? Racing Wolf, what's good? Let's see here. Dragon Lady Gaming UK, Banana Master 360, K Rule 73. What's good, man? Yeah, definitely sounding better today, guys. The virus is almost completely gone. I have just a little bit of snuffles in my nose, but I'm pretty much my sore throat is gone. The virus is pretty much gone. But like I said, a standard virus like that, I was about to cuss. This punk virus, it's got nothing on me, my boys. Nothing on me. This viruses usually take, like, a good virus can get you for about a week. Maybe 5 or 6 days. This virus got me for about, what was it? I think it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday. What's today? Today's Tuesday, right? Is today Tuesday? Yeah, this virus got me for about 3 to 4 days, and it's done. You're done, virus. You're done, I tell you. Screw that virus. It's got nothing on me. But yeah, I used to, whenever I got viruses like this, I used to get sick for about a week or so. Because this was a pretty nasty virus. But yeah. But anyway, I'm good. I'm much better. Like I said, I'll be fully recovered by Wednesday. So I'll be fully recovered by Wednesday. Today's Tuesday, right? I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, today's Tuesday. I said I'd be fully good by Wednesday. So I'm already back. Let's go, boys. Let's see here. G5, shout out to leading to G5 is here. What's good? Renangon user, good to see you here. Chopper Man, what's up? Ernest Settin, what's good? Mav Intensifies, what's good, man? On the YouTube side, using your phone, all right, sounds good. M. Williams is here. Amiibo fan, what's good? Shout outs to Elite Ninja Fairy Tiger. Yo, shout outs my boy, co-captain of the Viking Nation. Also Robert, right next to each other. Yo, let's go. Robert, Elite Ninja as well, co-captain of the Viking Nation. Alucard, what's good, man? Alucard, good to see you here. Katana Riku, Renangon user Katana Riku's here. Shout outs my boy. Let's see here. T-Dude is here. What's good, T-Dude? Fury X, what's up, man? Hold on for the questions, guys, on Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. Once we get to the section, we'll definitely get you, we'll get all your questions answered, guys. Just hold on to them. Let's get through these shout outs here first, guys. Let's get through the shout outs. You guys know how it goes here. Sam Yargo, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't think Astral Chain is that important. Not sure where that perception is coming from. Well, have you watched either part 1 or part 2 of my videos? And I explain that. I don't know why you're saying you don't get where that perception is coming from. Yet, watch the videos. The videos are there. I had a part 1 and a part 2 for you. And that tells you why the game is a really important new IP. That's why, I mean, we can talk about it right now. Like I said, we'll talk about it in just a bit. Solidus T, what's good? Let's see, botting that virus. Hell yeah, man. Big Mo 375, what's good, man? Aiden Quinn, what's up, man? Everybody is here. Elliot David is here. What's good, Elliot? Soul Talks and Gaming, yo, what's up, man? It's been a while. Where you been, homie? Come on now, you gotta show up more often than this. Let's go. Racing Wolf, what's good, man? Artist Akira, shout out to Leading to Artist Akira, Renangon user, what's good? Let's see here. Michelle Tackett, what's up? How's it going, Michelle Tackett? Etika Loves Minecraft, what's up? What up? Cup Souls, yo. Karo Kuwabara, what's good, man? Let's see here. Mensa Botang, what's good? The Patch Universe, what's up? Let's see here. Jonas Erickson, what's up, man? How's it going, Jonas? Good to see you here, man. It's been a while. Solidus T, what's good, man? Braxton, what's up? What's up, Braxton? Viking Nation in the house. Let's go. All right, I think I pretty much got everybody. Racing Wolf, what's good, Racing Wolf? What's good? All right, I think that's pretty much it. If I missed your name, let me know. But let's talk about some Astral Chain real quick. So recently, Nintendo, and even today, yo, Shadow King 1982, what's good? Elite Ninja. Party Man, I did forget you. Party Man, we're gonna use a Party Man's here as well. What's good? Sorry about that, Party Man. Shadow King, Party Man's my bodyguard, dude. Party Man is definitely the bodyguard. If I had a bodyguard, bro, Party Man would be the man. He's always there, dude. Sometimes I forget that he's there, man. He's just my shadow, man. All right, so shout outs, dude. Good to see you guys here. Sub-Zero 82, good to see you here as well. All right, so let's go and get into this guy's Astral Chain. I talked about it in a video earlier today, why Astral Chain is one of the most important new IPs Nintendo's had since Pokemon. And the reason why I've said this, and yo, shout outs to Fury Tiger with the 100 SEK donation. Thank you so much, Fury Tiger. I don't know what's going on, man. Have you been drinking some of that Viking whiskey? What you using super chat for, my boy? He said Cuphead preloaded and ready, Let's go. Thank you so much, Fury Tiger. I do appreciate that 100 SEK donation. Appreciate that. That does get you up on the top stream ninja though. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's get you up here. Let's get you up here on that top stream ninja. Sheik and Zelda look upon the Viking Nation. Let's see here. Fury Tiger and one. I don't know what the translation is for that, but I'm just gonna put 100 SC. That's not dollars. Just 100. What does that translate out to, guys? Does anybody know what that actually translates out to? Like 100 SEK. All right. So thank you, Fairy Tiger. I do appreciate the donation. I really do, actually. Yo, what's up, Dr. Third? How you doing today, my boy? All right, so $2. Gotcha. $2. All right, so let me go ahead and put that up there. $2. All right, so Fairy Tiger, you are the top stream ninja with the $2. Appreciate that. All right, so let's see here. So let's talk about some Astral Chain. So Astral Chain, really, to me, it's a really important new IP for Nintendo. There's a multitude of reasons that I've talked about this already, but Nintendo is pushing this game really hard. Like, have you guys noticed on Twitter? Nintendo is constantly talking about this game, posting the same screenshots, posting little snippets from the trailer, constantly talking about this game, and it's leading up to what eventually you guys are going to see. If you guys think that this is going to be the beginning, or if you guys think that this is not going to be if you guys think this is going to be the extent of what you see from Astral Chain, you've got something else coming to you. Nintendo hasn't pushed a new IP like this in a long time. I'm hearing some background rumblings in terms of what they're going to do with this game, but trust me, there's going to be a lot on it. For example, like if you looked at some of the marketing that for like Bayonetta 2 that they did, like the Wii U Direct that they did for the game, I think potentially we could see a Astral Chain directly for this game. On top of that, they continue constantly talking about it. And if you look at the trailer, you look at the type of game that it is, if this game does come out, and let's just say that Nintendo Switch Pro rumors are true, Nintendo's gonna want to push this. You pick up a Nintendo Switch Pro, or you pick up your Nintendo Switch and Astral Chain for the hardcore gamers. Look at the summer lineup for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. If you don't think Nintendo's looking at what those two companies are doing, Microsoft and Sony, and seeing that there's literally nothing, guys. There's literally nothing that's coming out this summer. What are the big games for the PS4 and Xbox One? I'm pretty sure there's some. That's why they're hitting the summer really hard, because they know that this is their opportunity while people necessarily don't have as much to play, but they're just playing like, what, Madden or something like that? I mean, what games are coming out? You know, it's actually $10. Oh, I cheaped out on Fury Tiger. It's $10. It's not two. Who said $2? Who said $2? It's $10. $10. My bad. Sorry about that, Fury Tiger. It's $10 or $11. Either way. Shout outs to Fury Tiger, my boy. Appreciate that. So if you look at what they're doing with this, trust me, they're really going to push this as the next big new thing for the Nintendo Switch. They're going to push this as the next big new IP for the Switch. And there's going to be a lot of other stuff that they're doing for this game. It's very important that this game gets off the ground because of the marketing that Nintendo's going to spend and also the cost of this game. This was not a cheap game to make. It was efficient because it's Platinum Games, and you know Platinum Games, their titles are never going to break the bank, you know, like whether it's like From Software and Platinum Games, I think they have similar budgets for the type of games. Like they're always going to make the highest quality that they can make on the platform, so it's going to look really good, it's going to play really good, but they never break the bank when it comes to you actually like paying for the game. But this game is definitely going to be one of the more expensive games that Nintendo has for the Switch. So this game needs to do well. I think it needs to do well, and it's very important for Nintendo to capture a certain market of the audience. Just like Pokemon back in the day, it was really important for Nintendo to capture a certain market that they were going for, which was the 10-year-olds. 10-year-olds to be exact, and then up, 10 and up, really hit that 10-year-old base, and then go up from there from people who want more depth. And I think that Astral Chain is really trying to hit that hardcore market, you know, probably like tweeners. This game's going to be rated teen. It's not going to be rated M. It's going to be a teen-rated game. So hit those 13-year-olds and up, you know, and kind of get them. And really the people who have PS4 and Xbox One, can they convince them to buy a Nintendo Switch in the summer when there's a drought of good games on the other platforms? And like I said, that's why they're hitting Fire Emblem, hardcore game, you know, summer. Astral Chain, hardcore game, summer. Super Mario Maker, game for like the in-depth Mario fan out there. Stuff like Daemon X Machina, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. All of these hardcore games are kind of like packed right there in the summer when there's usually nothing to play. When there's usually nothing to play on other systems. So that's my thought process. I do, like I said, I talked about it a lot more. If you haven't seen my part 1 or part 2, check that out when it comes to it. But Nintendo needs new IPs that do well. Like they can't just, like, for example, Splatoon. Splatoon was one of the big new IPs for Nintendo, one of the most important new IPs, you know? And I was saying that back then. I was like, hey, Splatoon is definitely one of the most important new IPs that Nintendo's had. And now look at where Splatoon's flourished into. Imagine if Splatoon didn't do as well. Imagine if Splatoon didn't sell. Like, look at like the community and like what we have with Splatoon 2 and the type of game that it is and how it's been able to flourish and turn into what it is at this point. Like, imagine if Astral Chain had the same success that Splatoon 1 had, and imagine where that can go from here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the biggest problem whenever it comes to Platinum Games titles. Like, they never get that type of success that they need to really flourish and grow and get immediate plans for the next game. You know, somebody always has to come in and save them or something. So I'd love to see them start off strong and really just, to be honest, I want them to blow the hell out of the sales of Nier on the PlayStation 4. Like, I personally feel if this game is a 90 rated game, there's no reason for any of us to lame out on this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can afford it, obviously, if you can afford it, there's no reason to us to lame out. Like, it should easily beat Nier Automata in terms of sales. Like, it should be like instant. Like, that game Nier, I mean, it did well over the course of years now, right? We're going on 2017, 2018, 2019, whatever. You know, like, it did okay, but there should be no reason why this game, if it's as good as that game or better, should like blow it out. Like, in my opinion, at least. In my opinion. All right. Let's see here. I don't think it's that expensive. I know. I said that it's not that expensive, but it's one of their more expensive games. I already stated that. Matthew Hammond with the $10 Toby Buster. Let's go, Konohamaru. Sweeping through the village with the $10.80 and says, schedule a day off at some point, OJ. We will understand. Okay, so okay, yeah, you're right. I haven't had a day off in a while. I don't know when the last time I had my day off was. I think it was 2 weeks ago I had a day off. And yeah, I need to schedule a day off. That's true. But, you know, thank you for the donation. Shout outs to Jonas Erickson with the Player Essence t-shirt. It says, I need to get in shape and look stylish in the gym. At the same time, a PE t-shirt should do the trick. Absolutely. The PE t-shirts, they are fitted. So they're going to wrap around your muscles. So if you got them, they're going to wrap around, and they're going to wrap around like your chest for men's shirts. If you're a woman, then obviously it's going to be there's women's tees on there. But if you're a dude, it wraps around, so it expands. So yeah, you're going to look good in them. They'll make you look good. So yeah, get in that gym and sport that t-shirt, my boy. Thank you for the t-shirt purchase. I do appreciate that. We'll get Theory Tiger and we'll get Matthew up on the top stream ninjas here. THEW Matthew H. Thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Merch boys in the house. Merch boys in the house. Okay, do I have muscle beater shirts? Yeah, I've got tank tops. I was actually wearing one on the Spawncast the other day. We got tank tops in there. The merch store is right. Somebody put a link so you can check out the merch store. We got tank tops. We got women's t-shirts. We got mugs. We got bags. There's all sorts of crap on there. So yeah, shout outs. Let me go through here like with what people are saying with the Astral Chain. So yeah, basically, I don't think the game is super expensive to develop. Definitely, it's one of Nintendo's more expensive games. But it's definitely not. It's not like super expensive to develop, but it's easily one of Nintendo's more expensive games on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo hasn't spent a ton of money, believe it or not. Nintendo's games don't take a ton of money to develop. One of the biggest things in gaming in terms of the cost of a game is usually talent behind them, voice acting. That can be quite expensive to pay for all of that. And also just basically development time. Really, it depends on how long have you been developing this game, because obviously it takes more time, takes more stuff, development time, whatever the case is, crunch, whatever it is, but also the talent behind it, voice actors. A lot of Nintendo's games have no voice acting, so pretty much you can cut the budget off of voice acting. A lot of the portion of the game in terms of development is advertising. How much do you advertise this game? Who are you paying? Commercials and all of that. There's a budget for that as well. Some of that factors into the game, some of it doesn't. But when you look at Nintendo's games, a lot of them don't have the voice actors. A lot of them don't have certain things in terms of it's not 4K visuals, so they're not spending extra time refining that and all of it. So I mean, no, Nintendo's games never really get up to the balloon up to the price of some of these other games out there. But it's definitely one of the more expensive games that Nintendo has produced in terms of because you're contracting them. It's not an internal team, it's a contracted team. So therefore, contracted work always costs a bit more than doing it yourself. That's one thing that I do know. So let's see here. Let's see here. Shadow King says, I was hyped as soon as they showed the first trailer. I hope we get a demo. Yeah, I think a demo would be nice. A demo would be very nice. A demo would be really cool if they were able to do that. Let's see here. Let's see. When a coworker comes up to me and asks, who is saying Bobby Caster? It's so Bubba Bubba Caster. Bubba. Some propane blaster. Propane. So we got a propane blaster in this house. New merch is coming soon. New merch is coming soon, guys. Got a is that the new propane blaster, dude? Let's go. Oh my gosh, dude. That should be a new thing, dude. Propane blaster. It should be any from the Fire Nation. So anytime somebody donates from the Fire Nation, we should get a propane blaster because it's like the Fire Nation, you know. All right, shout outs to Fairy Tiger with the Toby Blaster, Bobby Blaster. I'm dead, dude. Come on, bro. He said, who's yelling? Who's yelling Bobby Blaster? Shout outs, shout outs G5. That was hella funny, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Shout outs to Fairy Tiger. Do appreciate that. Thank you for the $20 donation, man. I really do appreciate that. Really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get this music going. Fairy Tiger, once again, becoming the top stream ninja with the 20. Thank you so much, Fairy Tiger. Let's go ahead and get your name up here. Fairy Tiger, thank you. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you for the Viking Nation support today. Appreciate that, guys. And Undertale, Megalovania. Undertale. Megalovania. All right. The song's lit, dude. Saints greater than Vikings, bruh. Not in my village. Not in my village. The Viking Nation dominant as ever. Let's see. TPN is still at work, but I gotta sneak a watch. Heard about the NS discount sales? No, I haven't heard about that yet, man. No, I gotta check it out. All right, let me know how it sounds, guys. Everything sounding okay? Let's see here. Do you think Kingdom Hearts? Okay, guys, hold on to random questions towards the end. I get that Kingdom Hearts question like literally every single day. So hold on to random questions towards the end. Any other things on Astral Chain, guys? We got sidetracked by a propane blaster. So anything else on Astral Chain? If not, we can move on to the next topic. We can move on to Cuphead on the Switch. So yeah. Okay, guys, if you want the Cuphead stream, all you gotta do is make sure we get 50 likes and retweets on this page here. So Twitch boys, make sure you like and retweet this post right here on Twitter. If I get 50 likes and retweets, I will restream it. We're about 20 retweets away. We already hit the like goal. We're about 20 retweets away from a Cuphead stream tonight after a nightcast of PE Live. So extra content for you guys, and all I'm asking for is about 20 more likes. That's it, or 20 more retweets. That's it. Let's see here. Oh, we need a Hank Hill emoji on the Fire Nation. Yeah, exactly. Song's a little on the quiet side. Okay, on the quiet side. All right. how about that? Is it better now, guys? Can we hear it? Let me know. They need to put Astral Chain on pre-orders up ASAP. Is it not? Or can you not already pre-order the game? I'm not really sure if you can. I guess you can't. I guess you can't. Let's see here. Shadow King says, how do you think the progression system will work in Astral Chain? Yeah, that's a good question. Very good question. Yeah. So I think the progression system in Astral Chain will be very much like a I'm gonna say like Daemon Ex Machina, where there's like you have like a core base stat, right? Or like a diamond or a chip, and then it branches off into different things, right? Like upgrade this and you get 10% damage. Do this, you get extra melee damage. Do this. So I think it's going to be some type of skill tree, per se. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle has it to where skill tree, like it branches off. So one base thing, one base thing, one base thing, one for you, one for your Legion, and then it just branches off into different skills. So skill tree system. So yeah, that's what I think. That's what I personally think. Let's see here. Better on the song volume. All right, cool. Let's see. I feel like you should add a Blastomatic for a few. What the hell's what's a Blastomatic? Let's see. Isn't there an option? Oh, I'm never gonna pay to promote my tweets. Hell no. I just pre-ordered on Amazon. Okay, so Astral Chain is up for pre-order on Amazon. Okay. Jackson Webb says, do you think Astral Chain started development before Bayonetta 3? Because I feel that Astral Chain is coming first. Bayonetta 3 is behind schedule. Bayonetta 3 never had a schedule to begin with. So yeah. But in terms of Astral Chain, yeah, I think Astral Chain was definitely in development before Bayonetta 3. Definitely in development. I think Astral Chain started development in 2017. Like, and I think Bayonetta didn't. I think Astral Chain started development in early 2017, or maybe even at the very end of 2016. Nintendo from the beginning wanted a new IP from the Nier developers, so I think it started sometime in that range, and it's just ready. You know, about two and a half years of development, which is pretty good, efficient. I don't think this game's gonna be super long. Like, I think it's gonna have a ton of content, but I don't think it's gonna be like a super long game. There's gonna be a lot of replay value put into the game, though. That's just what I think. I don't know if that's gonna be the case, but this is what I think. So yeah. Can you order Astral Chain from almost all online retailers? I got mine from Walmart. Okay, so you can. So guys, it's up. So pre-orders are up for Astral Chain. So there you go. Hopefully a journalist can beat Astral Chain. Hopefully they can. I think there's gonna... Bayonetta and like Platinum Games titles are always like, you can put them on easier difficulties. Like they're never really so hard to where you can't beat them. The normal difficulty is not super hard on Bayonetta to where you can't beat it. There's always like, you can always like heal yourself. I mean, Bayonetta and, you know, Platinum Games titles are never that punishing. You know, they've never been that way. So I think we'll be okay. But I know you were joking around. Yo, what's up, VC? How you doing today, my boy? It's okay. We just started. You good? Do you think we'll get a demo? Okay, yeah. Like I talked about, yeah, I think that a demo could come. Yeah. Yo, what's up, KJ2399? Good to see you here, my boy. Shadow King says, okay, I already read that. Wanda Penguin says, I'm hoping for a special edition. Yeah, Wanda Penguin, there is a special edition in Japan. We just have to wait for that special edition. Let's see, Astral Chain is co-op. It's co-op. You can play it solo, but you can also play it co-op. However, we need to wait and see how the co-op is going to work. Whether it's you, I don't think they'd make it to where you play as a Legion and then you also as a human. I think it would basically be to where you have both the boy and the girl, the twin brothers and sisters, whatever. And then you both play on the same screen with the Legion at the same time. That's what I would think. It doesn't seem like there's online co-op in the game. It doesn't seem like there's online like Bayonetta 2, where that has like online. What is Bayonetta? Bayonetta 2's online is really weird. It's like an online like Bloody Palace for like Devil May Cry. It's like Bloody Palace but online. That's what Bayonetta 2's online is. But it's different because you can take the halos that you make from, and Bayonetta 2's online is actually really good. By the way, Bayonetta 2, the Wii U version online is still up. The servers are still running, and the Switch servers are running too. You can play that online, or you can play it solo. You can just play that solo, and then you can practice on bosses, and then transfer over halos to this main game. I thought that was one of the most innovative online plays, and I think that all action games should have. First of all action games should have a Bloody Palace. That's just something that just That should just be a thing in the game. And if you are going to do online, that to me is one of the best type of onlines that you can do, like a co-op Bloody Palace, and then actually incentivize it to make it to where whatever your currency is in your game, skill points, etc., money, you can transfer that over to the main game. So I think that's always pretty cool when they do that. Bayonetta 2 had that, and it's fantastic. Bloody Palace just released for Devil May Cry 5, which I'm not going to do because they still haven't fixed the dodging in that game. So yeah. Let's see here. I'm dying for Hellblade. I'm dying for Hellblade, Cuphead, and Final Fantasy, and Astral Chain. Yeah, well, we're talking about Astral Chain right now. Anything else on Astral Chain, guys? If not, we can move on. Jacob, what's up, Jacob? How you doing today, my boy? Let's see here. J2 Blue says, I think Bayonetta 3 could still come out this year, but I'm thinking it might be PG's other title, Babylon Fall. Well, we haven't seen anything from Babylon Fall. We've just seen like a title screen from that game. We haven't heard anything else from that game. But I don't know if Bayonetta 3 is coming out this year, man. There's just so many games. The last half of the year is packed full of games, man. So I mean, Bayonetta 3 might be a 2020 title, which is interesting because the collection Bayonetta 1 and 2 came out last year. So. What's up, Angel Page? How you doing today, my boy? Let's see here. Is anyone getting scared that there's no direct on April 11th announcing the Astral Chain? What? Is anyone getting scared for no direct on the 11th announcing the Astral Chain? What? What the hell does that even mean, Star? Why would you be getting scared about no direct on the 11th? There was a rumor, so you shouldn't have believed it. There's nothing to be scared or not scared about. It's a rumor. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But scared? Are you serious? Are you for real, my boy? Lou Silver says, who's dodging do you hate in the EMC5? What do you mean who's dodging? I hate the dodging, and the dodging mechanics in general is just trash in that game. Let's see here. TPN says only platinum and Nintendo could get a black guy like me to hyped for a game where you play as the police. That's actually pretty savage. Oh my gosh, dude. That's actually pretty funny. It's the only time brothers be getting hyped to play as the police, right? Oh my gosh, dude, that's actually pretty funny. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Infernalum says, players, since you alluded to Astral Chain taking advantage of the Switch Pro architecture if one is in the works. The graphics are top notch, but do you think it's necessary for a Switch? Necessary? Do you think it's necessary for a Pro model? No, I don't think it'll be necessary to where like you need a Switch Pro, because Nintendo's already stated that, hey, you're gonna be able to play this game, and everything looked fine in the trailer. Everything looked good. Everything looked like it ran okay. To me, it looks like it's gonna be 30 frames per second. Like a 900p 30 or 1080p 30 looks like it's going to be that, but then again, I could be wrong. It could be a 60. I'm not really sure. I don't really, at this point, I don't even really care. I just want the game. But I think that with the Switch Pro, it might be able to make things run with a little bit higher fidelity, obviously higher resolution, or whatever the case is. Whatever they decide on, I think a Switch Pro could really push the game. Because if you have a bundle, or if you have like hardcore gamers out there, right, and like, okay, they don't have a Switch yet, but they have PS4 and Xbox One. They're looking for the most powerful little doodad or whatever that they can buy. And this game, Astral Chain, is being advertised with Switch Pro enhancements, along with a game like Daemon X Machina, Switch Pro enhancements, and also a game like Fire Emblem Three Houses. You know, that's going to be a very compelling, offer here. All right, yo, shout outs to Mandy Lee with Ninja. Dude, I think that's like my first, no, not my first, but definitely in that color. I'm not sure if anybody's bought the berry pink t-shirt. So shout outs. It says, you better reimburse me. What the, I gotta reimburse you? I gotta pay up for Mandy and getting that shirt. Okay, Mandy. I'll reimburse you over the course of the year in installments of like $2 for the next 2 years. How about that? $2 for the next 2 years, every single month. $2 for the next year. Make a Patreon, Mandy, and I will reimburse you through the Patreon. There you go. So yeah. So the shout outs. Wanda Penguin says, Nintendo wanted a new IP from Platinum. Near developers is comparable to what Sony did from Software. And do you think this will have the same acclaim? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's very comparable. Wound Up Penguin, very comparable to what they did. They just, whenever Nintendo wants a exclusive from Platinum Games, they can get it. That's why when people say, oh, Nintendo should buy Platinum, there's no point in restricting Platinum like that. Just sign them to a long-term deal. That's all I get. Like Next Level Games. Nintendo doesn't own Next Level Games, but Next Level has a long-term deal with Nintendo. Just basically make it to where, hey, we're going to contract you for any X number of Y number of years or however many games that we need, and just pay them. It's the same thing when I worked in recruiting, guys, right? Like, we had companies that would use us like crazy. All right, I worked for a tech company, right? A tech recruiting firm. We had companies that would use us like crazy. They never wanted to buy us. All they wanted to do was contract us so we can continue doing the business that we do, but then also we can get preferable. Like, we had preferable treatment for certain companies that gave us more money, or the contracts were bigger, right? Nintendo can just do that with Platinum. There's no need to outright buy them because that's expensive as hell. They don't need to pay for all of our overhead at our company, but they can contract us for long-term, have a big long-term deal with us, you know, and that's exactly what Nintendo can do with Platinum Games. Just contract them. They don't need to buy. There's no need to really buy Platinum and restrict them like that, because I personally wouldn't want to see From Software or Platinum Games be purchased by any. I mean, it'd be hype. Yeah, oh wow, hype, you know. But at the same time, it might restrict them just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It might just restrict them. So at that point, I might be a little bit sad because they can't make as many games as possible that way. They really only, because you'd have to fit it into their budget, their time, their constrictions, what else Nintendo is releasing. So we couldn't get everything else like a Babylon or whatever, you know, any of these other games that are coming out, because Platinum Games would be restricted to only one system and one development schedule. And when they decide, hey, you need to release a game here, they're even with the full force of their team, because they can't release like 3 or 4 Platinum Games titles a year. It would be restricted, right? Just like Nintendo EAD or the Mario Kart team is restricted in terms of what they can do because of the other titles that are coming out. I'm such a fan of Platinum Games. I wouldn't want that to be restricted to, okay, we're only going to have this timeline, this one game at this period of time. So for me, I like to see them contracted, in my opinion. But like I said, it would be hype, you know, if they were purchased. But it doesn't make sense for Platinum, at least. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's see here. But in terms of the same acclaim, absolutely, absolutely. I think that it can be just as good as a From Software title, or if not better. I mean, look at Bayonetta. Bayonetta, to me, Bayonetta is better than any From Software game. Bayonetta is better than pretty much every single game out there, third-party games, but that's just my opinion. Bayonetta 2 on the Switch is pretty much the damn near perfect action game. There's not really much wrong I can say, because they fixed the frame rate. That was the biggest thing with Bayonetta 2, people could say, was the frame rate. On Switch, it's pretty much a lock, 60 frames per second. There's a few dips here and there, but the controls are smooth. There's really nothing wrong with Bayonetta 2, to be honest. It's the perfect action game, perfect length, has all the tools, all the options, even still to this day, even though the game is 2014 game, it's still better than anything that comes out today. In terms of action games, I don't think there's really anything as good as Bayonetta 2. So yeah, it's I think it can be just as good. Platinum Games, they have the pedigree to make a game like that. So yeah. But thank you for the t-shirt purchase, Mandy, and thank you, Round Up Penguin, for the good comment. Let's see here. That would be interesting if Nintendo bought From Software. It wouldn't be interesting, and there's no need for it. It's not. It wouldn't. I don't think it'd be very interesting, and I don't think there's any need for it. If they want a From Software game, just do what Activision did. There's no need to buy From Software. I think that's a waste of money, in my opinion. There's no need to buy From Software. Now, contract the game from them, absolutely. But why do you need to? I don't understand why people are so obsessed with buying a company. Like, Nintendo never does it. Nintendo rarely has any subsidiaries that they buy. Why are people so obsessed with this? Buy this, buy. Like, I don't get that. As if Nintendo actually buys companies. EA would be more likely to buy From Software than Nintendo or any of these other companies. But I've never understood the infatuation with people saying this. Nintendo doesn't even do it. Nintendo never does it. It's like telling Nintendo to make a ton of first-person shooters. Like, oh, it'd be great if Nintendo made it. Like, Nintendo doesn't make first-person shooters, you know? That's something that they do. But I don't think there's any need for Nintendo to buy From Software. Like, why? Like, if you want Bloodborne or something, hey, From Software, make us a Bloodborne game. See how it sells. Like, why would you need to buy them for what? Like, there's no need. You want a Sekiro 2, or you want to, well, you couldn't get Sekiro, but if you want a game like Sekiro, a super hard game like that, and you want an exclusive on the Switch, give them money. Let them develop the game. Do the same thing that Activision did. Activision wanted a Dark Souls that wasn't Dark Souls, because I think Bandai Namco owns the rights for that, or shares the rights for Dark Souls. Give us something else that's like a Shinobi Ninja game that's like Dark Souls, you know, in terms of your style, and we'll pay for it. All right, here you go. Now Activision owns an IP. They own Sekiro now. So I mean, I don't understand why people continue to push that narrative sometimes. The thought of EA buying from software makes me shudder. Yeah, I'm just saying they would be more likely to do it than Nintendo, in my opinion, because EA buys studios. EA buys a lot of studios. EA bought Respawn. You know, EA's bought in like Pandemic. EA's bought so many big companies. EA would be more likely to buy him than, I think, personally, than Nintendo, in my opinion. Sekiro should be on Switch. Should it? Well, they don't want it to be on Switch. Activision didn't want to put it on there, so should it? Do you want it? Yes. Should it? Developers didn't want to put it on there, or EA, Activision, Blizzard didn't want to put it on there, and also that game was in development it's been in development for a while. All right, rip Dead Space. I know, rip Dead Space. The reason why people say that this is because they believe that Nintendo needs to buy subsidiaries to pump out more exclusives games more often. But that's not true. That's the funny thing. That's not the true. That's not the thing that pumps out more games. Like, Nintendo can give a company money and they can make a game for them at any point. Nintendo's pumping out more games than any other manufacturer in the history of gaming. Like, who else is pumping out more games than Nintendo? Like, buying from software, it's no different than contracting them to make a game, like, or Platinum Games. It's no, if Nintendo owned Platinum Games, that doesn't mean we're gonna get way more. They can just buy whatever they want. People don't and like I said, people don't understand that because they don't know the business side of things. Like, it's that if you buy a company, that doesn't mean you're gonna get more games. Like, look at Fire Emblem. How many Fire Emblem games did we get on the Wii U? We didn't get anything. We got literally nothing. You know, we got games on the 3DS, but just because we own Intelligent Systems, or just because Nintendo owns Intelligent Systems, that doesn't mean we get like 5 billion games on Wii U and on 3DS. It goes in a schedule and a development budget. They're given this money. This is what they can develop at this time, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean we get way more games. No, we just get the same scheduled amount of games as we got before. They own Nintendo EAD for Mario Kart. Do we get 5 million Mario Karts or way more? No. We get them when they're scheduled to release with the other games that Nintendo's doing. If anything, Platinum Games output would go down if they were purchased by Nintendo, not up, because you have to fit your games in with the schedule and with the development budget. So we would get less games from Platinum Games. We would get less games from software. That's just a fact. If they're owned, we would just get less, plain and simple. EA would buy from software, then shut them down after a couple years, pretty much. Yeah, I did see Kid Smooth popping off after he beat that boss in Sekiro. Let's see here. I think somebody else said here. Lou Silver said Phil Spencer has all these dudes out here saying buy this, buy that for fanboy attachment feelings. Well, I mean, the thing about Microsoft is that they needed the studios. Like, if you don't have any first-party studios, then yeah, you need to buy some studios. But Nintendo has a ton of first-party studios. Nintendo has Retro Studios. Nintendo has all the different divisions of Nintendo EAD. Nintendo has what was it? They have Monolith Soft. They have Intelligent Systems. They already have a bunch of different divisions that can make a ton of different games. You know, they already have a bunch of stuff. So I mean, there's no need for them to buy more divisions or buy more people here or anything like that. You know. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to. EA buys studio equals dead studio walking, pretty much. Yo, what's up, L2 James? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here. Nintendo dropped MK gameplay in a new trailer. Not really a new. It's not really new gameplay. It's kind of just like a little sneak peek at potentially the Switch version of the game. I wouldn't be convinced that that's the Switch version until they actually show us. Here is a gameplay trailer for the Nintendo Switch, or here is Nintendo Switch gameplay footage. You know, I wouldn't. So I'm gonna hold off on showing that until we actually get some confirmations on it. But yeah, so yeah, I did see that, but not yet. I'm gonna wait till they actually show us something for real. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Cuphead, guys. I've been playing Cuphead on the Nintendo Switch. Cuphead on the Nintendo Switch is a very pew fun game to play. If you have not pre-ordered it, you can definitely do so. Rest assured, the game is a solid game, so the game doesn't suck. It doesn't like run at a bad frame rate or anything. There was a couple hitches in my video, but that was all due to my software rendering because NVIDIA put out a new coding software for this. And let me ask you guys a question here in the chat. Do you guys, if you're on YouTube, is the image a bit cleaner than it was before, or is it pretty much the same? Just off of your memory, from like, let's just say yesterday or the day before. Any differences in the image quality? Not Twitch Boys. Twitch Boys, it always looks cleaner on Twitch. Shout outs to Professor Oaks, as your program always helps me get through this long work week. Shout outs, man. Thank you. Glad I can help. New rule for the live stream: you can't ask questions on YouTube, Twitch unless you retweet. Yo, let's do it. But yeah, NVIDIA put out this new encoding software. So basically, I tried it and it glitched up some of my recordings. So yeah, maybe. So maybe you guys can't tell. Either way. Anyway, that's the reason why that there was some glitches in my video where there was some hitching when I was talking to the kettle, whatever, the kettle dude, is because I switched over encoding. So, let's see here. The color saturation is why it looks different. It looks brighter than it would in the game. Okay. Looks good. All right. Well, either way. Anyway, that was the reason why there's this new encoding through Streamlabs OBS. But, I was recording the gameplay footage and I was playing, and it was great, man. Like, I was playing the game. It looked really good. It played well. It has that, like, 1930s cartoon vibe to it. It's just a very colorful and bright and fun game to play. It's really cool. It's a really fun game. I think that they did a great job with bringing it over to the Switch. The controls are good. It's not too crazy on the HD Rumble. Which would be annoying because you're constantly just, you know, shooting. It reminds me of Contra. It just reminds me of like a cartoon 1930s type of Contra game. That's essentially at its core what it is. It's Contra. More so than anything, for those who have played Contra, you guys know what I'm talking about. And there's the Contra collection coming out this summer sometime, right, on the Switch. But yeah, it reminds me of that, but just in a different type of style. There's some like super moves and other stuff that you can do. But yeah, very Contra-ish. And I'm looking forward to the game. April 18th. Like I said, if we do get all those retweets and those likes, I will stream Cuphead. We're at 34 retweets and 63 likes. So if you guys want me to stream Cuphead on the Switch tonight, I can't review it for you guys, but I can stream it. You guys go ahead and like and retweet that post right there. We still need, once again, we need about, what, 16 more retweets on that for me to stream it tonight. So yeah. Let's see here. But can we get what on Switch, Joshua? What are you talking about? All right, so if any of you guys have questions on Cuphead, I can answer questions for you guys. I'm not too far into the game though. I just played the first level and I beat the first boss, and I went into the shop. That's pretty much all I've done that I had time for today because I got my code this morning. So yeah. Let's see here. Yes, I want to stream the game badly, but I need you guys to watch the video. And I'll stream the game. Although I like getting my sleep. I didn't make a video for you guys early in the morning, and it was so nice getting sleep. I was like, I can relax and get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? Although I did play a little bit of Super Smash Brothers before I went to sleep, and that pissed. Oh my gosh, I lost 2 times in a row to a King K. Rool because I SD'd twice, 2 times in a row. And then he laughed after. He only gave me one. He gave me a quick set. He won 2-0, 2-0 in a handshake. So that got me a little peeved. And then who else did I lose to with my Sheik? I almost lost to a Bowser Jr., which, oh God, Bowser Jr. So if he hits you with this side B, it's what's it called? That is a combo. That is, unless maybe I was DIing wrong. I wasn't DIing far away enough, but that combos to his his up air or whatever that he has. Losing jumps when you play online? Nah, you don't lose your jump, dude. You just basically don't know that you used your jump, and then it happens. Basically, what can happen though? You can accidentally SD if you, like, let's say if your character has one of those like recoveries where like you hold a button and you can go in that direction. If you don't press that direction right away and, like, you know, let go of it and put the stick back in neutral. So if you hold it and if there's any slight input afterwards, as if like a down or for a different direction online, the buffer system and how it works in this game, you can SD, you can teleport downwards, which has happened to me. You guys have fought against me, which has happened to me multiple times. So you have to be very careful when playing, especially online, with any input delay and how the buffer system works in this game. It's like it's literally like you put in the wrong input when you did it, you know? Yo, what's up, man? Illegal Frag, what's up? How you doing today, my boy? Good to see you here. Does Cuphead control well handled, or does it or does the difficulty require a pro controller? You can use a Joy-Con for it. I think personally a pro controller would be better, but you can use Joy-Cons for it. The controls are great in the game. Andrew Gaming with the subscription. Thank you so much, Andrew Gaming. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everybody in chat, please welcome Andrew Gaming to the village. Let's see here. Any news on the physical copy of Cuphead? Not sure if I should wait for the digital copy. The only news is that there's going to be a physical copy later in the year, but we don't know exactly when. That's the only news that we've gotten so far. TPN says, this is why Kirby is S tier. Never got enough jumps. Yo. Let's see here. Monkey Voice says, there since I didn't know which tweet you wanted a like and retweet, it's done. Well, the tweet that I linked, it's that first tweet. Yeah, I linked it before, but if you didn't see it, yeah, I linked it again. Let's check on it. Let's check to see where it is, guys. This should be the stream where we get there. All right, we only need 11 more likes, or sorry, 11 more retweets. 11 more retweets, guys, and we get this Cuphead stream tonight. I'll do probably about an hour and a half of the game, as long as I need to read the guidelines again, but I'm pretty sure they said that streams are okay. So just as long as the guidelines are good, then we can do it. Let's see here. We're talking about Cuphead, though, guys. We're not talking about Smash Brothers. We're talking about Cuphead. So if you guys have any other questions on Cuphead, I'll read off those. Don't tag me with stuff that's not Cuphead for right now, just so we can stay on track. Just so we can stay on track. Otherwise, we're going to have people asking me all sorts of stuff about other things in the game. So let's see here. David, it's Andrew's birthday today. All right. Happy birthday, Andrew. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being alive. Andrew Gaming says, is Cuphead out for the Switch yet? No. If you've watched my video, which you haven't, and since you just subscribed, the game comes out on April 18th. April 18th is when the game comes out, so it's coming out then. You can preload it on the Nintendo Switch right now, though. So if you want to have it ready to go, because it is 4 GB, so it will take you a little bit of time to download. So yeah, it comes out April 18th. So next week, next Thursday, comes out next Thursday. So for Cuphead, you definitely should collect all the gold coins to unlock items in the shop. Yeah, I would guess. So yeah, the more gold coins you collect, unlock more items. So yeah, makes sense. Still saving for a Switch. Okay, you don't have a Switch yet. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But happy birthday to you, my boy. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Hopefully you get some monies for your birthday, right? So you can put that towards a Switch. Let's see. What is the smallest amount of time you can play Cuphead and make progress? Is it a good for 5-minute bursts? In some levels, it might not be because the game is difficult. The game is difficult, so there's going to be times where you're replaying a level over and over because you're just going to be getting bopped. So I wouldn't really say that it's good for 5-minute bursts. It's not that type of game. 5-minute burst games are stuff that can be done and quickly, but Cuphead is one of those games, it's not a super hard game overall, but it's a trial and error game, so you're gonna die over and over. Think of it like Contra. I never played Contra for 5 minutes only, and that's all the time that I played Contra. I always played Contra for I'd play it for the long haul. So Cuphead's great to play portably, lying down in bed or just whatever the case is, whatever you want to play it there. But at the same time, I don't think it's great for 5-minute bursts. I mean, you can get a level done in 5 minutes if you're God tier, if you want to do a speed run, yeah. But most of the time when people play Cuphead, they play it for a good amount of time, more than 5 minutes, I would say. But that's just my opinion on the matter. I mean, I disagree, VC. I don't think it's really good for 5-minute bursts. Unless you're after you've beaten the game and you're trying to let's say, okay, I'm gonna beat this boss real quick and fast as possible. I mean, maybe it's good for that, but most people that are playing the game for the first time, it's not gonna be good for 5-minute bursts because you're gonna continue dying over and over. So I mean, I don't think that's very good advice, man. To be honest, to tell them, oh well, it's good for running. That's after you've already beaten it and everything's done. But the first time you play it, are you gonna play it for 5 minutes and put it down? Nah, not really. It's not that type of game. So I mean, I don't think you should be giving them that type of advice personally. Let's see here. It says, Wanda Penguin says, oops, I forgot to tag you. Please read above. Okay. The developers said that the Xbox Live would be fully integrated into Cuphead at a later date. What exactly would this add other than the achievements, and why is Microsoft so gung-ho about this? Well, because they want people to be on Xbox Live. That's the one thing. They want people to have a good experience. with their services and what they offer. It's a promotional type of thing. In terms of what it adds other than that, it could add like voice chat, and it could add some of the stuff through the Xbox Live services. So being able to see your achievements, being able to message directly through there and stuff like that. So that's what Xbox Live offers. So yeah. Let's see, if you want 5-minute sessions play, like, yeah, I think like Splatoon, you can get on there, play a Turf Wars real quick. Heck, even Smash Brothers, you can get online, you know, get in for like a 7-minute match or like a 5-minute burst and play a game, then turn it off or practice, you know, going around against the computer. But I don't think Cuphead, when you first play it, Cuphead is definitely not one of those. It's not a 5-minute burst type of game, because you're going to die over and over on certain levels. Like maybe at the beginning, yeah, you pick it up, you beat the first level. Oh, I beat that in 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm done. But once it gets harder, you're going to continue dying and you're going to get frustrated. And then it's not going to be a 5-minute burst type of game, because then after your second or third time dying, you're going to be like, well, my 5 minutes is up. You know, so I don't think it's good for like a lunch break type of game or something like that. I really don't think it is, because you're going to be late, because you're going to think that I can beat it. I can beat it. And then all of a sudden 20, 30 minutes goes by. You're on the same level or whatever the case is. I've seen people, good gamers, by the way, struggle with Cuphead and the later levels, just because, you know, it's just, it can be a difficult game. It can be very difficult. So I don't think it's a 5-minute burst type of game. I don't think that's good advice. So let's see here. Thoughts on Xbox Live on Switch? Hold on to random questions towards the end, guys. We're still talking about just like if you have questions on Cuphead per se, more so than anything. Yo, what's up, Cinnamon the Hacker? Good to see you here, my boy. Yo, what's up, AV? He says, yeet. What's good, OJ? Nothing much, man. Just chilling, talk about some Cuphead on the Nintendo Switch. Appreciate the $1.99 donation. Do appreciate that. So let's see here. Any other questions on Cuphead, guys? If you guys have any more questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. But thank you, AV. Sheik and Zelda look upon you, my boy. Let's see here. Cuphead comes on my birthday. So hype. Yo, what's up, Civilized Sun? Shoutouts to Reningon user Civilized Sun. Appreciate that, Civilized Sun. Do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the long-term support as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Screaming at Cuphead while on the bus. Hype. Yeah, Nathan is Drake. Pretty much. That might just happen. That might just happen. You know. Let's see. Is Cuphead better with the D-pad or analog stick? That's a good question. I actually use both, and I think that Cuphead is probably better with a D-pad, but not necessarily the Nintendo Switch's D-pad normally. So analog stick. So I think it's going to vary from person to person, whether you like the D-pad or the analog stick. I think it's really going to vary from, I can't sit here and say that one's better than the other, because I literally switch between the two. It just kind of depends on what you're doing, and from person to person, it's just going to be different. I mean, if you have a first generation Nintendo Switch Pro controller, or even with the current Pro controllers, some people don't like the D-pad on the Nintendo Switch. They don't feel that it's as good as other D-pads. So it's something that you're going to have to try out yourself. I ended up switching between them literally while I was playing at the same, like while I was playing, I would switch between them, like literally shift my hand back and forth. So I'm weird though. It's kind of like, I kind of equate it to what I do with Smash Brothers, where sometimes I use the analog stick and the A button for a smash attack, and sometimes I use the C stick. It's literally just in my brain randomly, I'll switch between them, which I know that sounds really weird, guys, and most people don't do that, but that's what I was doing for the game for some reason. How's the online and achievements? I haven't tested out the online, but the achievements are cool. One of them popped up. It's just like Xbox Live. As soon as you get it, it pops up right there at the bottom. Looks very clean, and you can check your achievements on the menu. So yeah. How are the hand-drawn animations for Cuphead? They're really good. If you haven't seen my gameplay video, check out the gameplay video on there. It's cool. It looks great. It looks really good. It looks just as smooth and as slick on the Switch as it does on PC or the Xbox One. Shout outs to Warren Wise with the subscription. Thank you so much, Warren Wise. Welcome to the Leading Village of Player SS. Everybody here in the chat, please welcome Warren Wise to the village. Let's go. Let's see, I do aerials with the C stick instead of the A, so you're not the only one. Yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes, you know what the funny thing is? The other day when I was playing Smash Brothers, I did an aerial. I never used the C stick for aerials, but I randomly used the C stick for a back air. So it was just nuts, man. It was just nuts. Yo, shout outs to George with the $1.99 donation. Says yeet. All right, so just a quick yeet. So thank you, George. Appreciate the $1.99 donation. Let's see here. Looks like someone's playing Cuphead tonight. Yo, am I playing Cuphead tonight? Are we playing Cuphead tonight? No, we're not playing Cuphead tonight. We've got 70 likes and we've got 41 retweets. We still need 9 more retweets. We still need 9 more retweets. But thank you for the $1.99, George. I appreciate that. 9 more retweets. So almost, but not there. If you guys want to see me play Cuphead tonight, make sure you guys hit this like and retweet this post that I have right here. Like and retweet this post that I have right here. Shout outs to Dragon Lady Gaming. All right, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Appreciate it. Pretty close, yeah. Pretty close. We'll see there. Before I go, I'm 97% sure Astral Chain will appear at E3 2019. Is this the Nintendo exclusive? Yes, Hypersonic. This is definitely Nintendo exclusive. It's 100% published by Nintendo. This is all Nintendo exclusive. Yep. All right. So, any other questions on Cuphead, guys, before we move on to the next thing here? Oh, is there Cuphead DLC? And if so, will come to the Switch? Yes, there is Cuphead DLC, and it is going to come to the Switch. Yes, and yes on both of those. Yes and yes on both of them. Let's see. Cuphead comes out the same day as Katana Zero. Oh, yeah, that's another indie game that's looking pretty good. Any chance we can talk Katana Zero later, or you have not had a chance to play it? Does this count as Cuphead question? It doesn't really count as a Cuphead question, but I'll answer it, Warren Wise. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. Katana Zero, I'm probably going to get a review code for that. I don't know where they're going to distribute review codes, but as soon as I get a review code, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. It actually looks like a really interesting game. So absolutely. Infernalum says, player, since is Cuphead online at all besides the achievements? I think it's local co-op. I don't know if it's online. Let me double check for you guys exactly if it's on the Switch, if it's online. So yeah, let me double check just to make sure, because I heard some people say it is, but I don't know if it. Let me double check. So it says 2 players simultaneous, but I don't think it's online. I don't think it's online co-op, is it? Yeah, I don't think the Switch version has online co-op. Because it doesn't say on the official page. It says 2 players simultaneous. So yeah, I think it's just local. And single player or local co-op. Yeah, local. It's just local co-op. None of the versions have online. Yeah, so none of them have online. There's no online in the Xbox One or PC version. It's just although if there was a PS4 version of the game, I'm pretty sure there's a feature on PS4, a game sharing feature on PS4 where you can play local games. You can like lend it out to a friend and play a local game as if it was online. If this game was on PS4, you could technically play it online. I forgot what the feature is called, but there's like a share play thing that lets you do that with local games, right? So people don't use it very much, but I'm pretty sure you can do that with the PS4. So if this game was on PS4, you could technically play it online, but yeah. Share play or something like that. Yeah. Shout outs to Shinobu with the $5 donation through Streamlabs. Thank you for the shimmy. Yo, what's up, Shinobu? Good to see you here, my boy. And he says, yeet for Cuphead. Absolutely. I'm excited for Cuphead as well. Excited for Cuphead. It's called share play. Okay, yeah, you guys are talking about the share play thing. Exactly. So yeah, none of the versions have online play. So yeah. Let's see. Can you play as Mugman if you're playing single player? Any difference between how Mugman and Cuphead play? No difference outside of, I think, like the bullet color. That's pretty much it. And how they look. One of them has a cup head, the other one has a mug head. So that's pretty much it. There's slight difference between the two, but just the color of the color of their boots and their nose is different, just the way that they look. But no, they're pretty much exactly the same. Pretty much exactly the same. Sorry guys, I got a tweet, or not a tweet. I got a So let's see here. Chicken vodka parm sandwich on a bro. You be out here freaking Chef Boyardee. Let's do it. All right. Any other questions? If not, we can move on to the next topic here, guys. All right. So let's go to Mortal Kombat 11. So Mortal Kombat 11 had some. It has a very interesting distribution. Distribution pattern for Mortal Kombat 11. It seems as if this game, Mortal Kombat 11, is going to be on an 8 GB cartridge. 8 GB cartridge, and it's going to have a 15.9 gigabyte. So pretty much 16 gigabyte. Did I hear about the Fire Emblem set? No, I didn't hear about the GameStop exclusive Fire Emblem set. But let me get onto this and then we'll look that up in just a bit. So Mortal Kombat 11 has a 16 gigabyte day one update. So it looks like they're going with the 8 gigabyte cartridge, and then you download 16 gigabytes on there. And that pissed some people off, but at least I guess there's a cartridge, right? At least there's a cartridge of this one. So you do get a cartridge with it, but there's a big day one update. So just keep that in mind. If you're getting Mortal Kombat 11, know that there is going to be a big day one update, and that's probably going to be more when they add new characters, when they add new updates or new modes. I mean, that's probably going to balloon up to whatever the size, whatever size there. So even if they went with a bigger cartridge, there's probably going to be extra stuff that you're going to have to download anyway. So keep that in mind when you're buying Mortal Kombat 11, that it is going to be a bigger download when you get the game. I don't know if you're going to be able to play the game right off the back off the 8 gigabyte cartridge. You might be able to, then you can maybe download the rest of the stuff in the background, but I'm not really sure how it is. But there is a day one update for that. It could be any variety of things. We don't know exactly what's going to be in that day one update, but the game is looking really good though. I mean, if you've seen the game running, a lot of people thought that this game is going to look like trash on the Switch. There's no way that they're going to get it looking good. This custom version of Unreal Engine 3. But it seems like everything's looking good. It seems like everything is solid so far. It seems like everything's solid, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see exactly how it turns out. But what do you guys think about this in terms of Mortal Kombat? Are you guys still going to pick up the game on the Switch? What system are you guys planning on picking it up? Are you interested in Mortal Kombat? I'm personally not interested in Mortal Kombat myself, but I will be buying a copy of the game and giving it away just so I can support NetherRealm. So I will be buying a copy and giving one away. So look forward to that. I think I will be, at least. I should be getting a review copy on PC though. So I'll play it, but whenever I play it, it might be on PC. Or I just might buy 2 copies on the Switch and play it on the Switch and also on PC or whatever. But I am getting a review copy on PC. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Weam Gamer? Good to see you here, my boy. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Nathan is Drake says, I'm so glad micro SDs are getting cheaper. LOL. Always the Western devs, right? Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, it's also Japanese devs too, right? If you look at like something like, what was it? Like Final Fantasy, or even something like, that has like an extra download unless you import the game. So yeah. Why do you have 3 128 gigabyte micro SD cards? You should just buy one really big SD card. You should just buy like a 400 gigabyte SD card, like, and just so you don't have 3 of them. Are you out here labeling? Are you writing down the names of the games on each SD card? That's nuts, man. If I buy a game physical, I expect the whole game to be on the cartridge. Yeah, but that's just not going to be the case with the cartridge. With the cartridge space limitations and the expensiveness of the cartridges, it's just not going to happen. Especially if you want these big third-party games on the Nintendo Switch. These are huge games, man. Mortal Kombat's going to be like a 50 gigabyte game or a 40-something gigabyte game on the PS4 and Xbox One. So unfortunately, I mean, unless you want the game to cost $100. For them to get a cartridge size that big, there's no way that you're going to be able to get these huge PS4 and Xbox One games on the Nintendo Switch for decent prices, or you're going to get a Switch tax. It's going to be one of the two. You're either going to get a Switch tax on it to where it's more expensive, or the game is just going to be it's going to be digital only, or it's just going to be what they're doing right here. So, I mean, there's really no way around it until cartridge tech is amazing until it gets cheaper. There's like literally no way around it. There's nothing that anybody can. It's not like a consumer like, oh well, if we complain enough, all of a sudden this will get fixed, or they can like NetherRealm can fix this or change this. There's really no way around it. Like, that's pretty much from my research that I've done with how expensive the cartridges are. Like, you're already taking a little bit of a hit even on a cartridge, by the way. net profit off of a Switch game, even on a cartridge, is less than what you get off of a PS4 Blu-ray disc. So it's like, yo, we're already taking a hit even using this cartridge size in our profits. So just can think about that at that point. So yeah. I'll have a 400 gigabyte soon. Yeah, exactly. Monkey Boy says, I'm not going to be able to play it. I'm a truck driver, never home with my phone hotspot, and it's not going to be able to handle that big download. So you're never home at all? Like, you're never ever home? I know truck drivers are always out, but I mean, I think you'd be okay. What you can do is if you have like a 4G connection and you tether it to your phone and download it in the background, I think you might be able to get it downloaded in sometime in a nice spot. Or when you do get a day off, just download it when you're home. I mean, if you want to play it that much, I mean, you could just download it when you're home. Or if there's a preload available, you can always preload it and just let it download at some point whenever there's preload. So there's always that. All right, my boy. You can just go ahead and get a timeout. Get a timeout real quick, my boy. Please don't come into the stream like that, man. Jesus Christ, calm down, bro. Calm down. The Hands of Third says Switch tax is the best option right now when it comes to these huge third-party games. I don't think a Switch tax is the best option. I don't think that's the best option. I personally don't feel it's the best option because I feel it's the best option for me as somebody who works in game and I can write off my games and I can get games on discount and all this other stuff. Yeah, it might be the best option for me or people who have money, but for people who don't have money, you know, enough to buy games and all that, it's not the best option for them. You know, so I mean, if you're Switch taxing everything, I mean, this game would probably be, if you wanted a 32 gigabyte cartridge, this game would probably cost $15 more on the Switch, $10 to $15 more on the Switch. Like, that's not look like, if so, the MSRP would be like $80. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't look good in stores. If you wanted like we're not talking a $5 Switch tax. No, not for something like this. The Switch tax would be like $10 to $15 for something like this, which we've seen Switch tax upward of $10 on a Switch tax for certain games. So, I mean, I don't think a Switch tax is a good option. I personally don't. Is there anyone else pushing cartridges? Nintendo is in a tough spot because it's not like Blu-ray, whereas the manufacturers are like crazy and it's for cheap. No, Nintendo's the only one. That's the thing. This cartridge tech is it's only Nintendo has it. They're the ones who manufacture it. So no, they're the only ones. Let's see here. Yeah, LA Noir was a $10 Switch tax and it had a partial download. Exactly. $10 Switch tax on top of a partial download because the cartridges are expensive. It's the price you pay for amazing tech, basically. It's the tech that's going to be the future for Nintendo. But for right now, we're struggling through. It's a little bit of a rough spot with the price of it, but eventually it'll get better. Probably next generation it'll be a lot better to where you have the, you know, bigger cartridge sizes. But for right now, we just got to deal with this BS. But it is what it is for something that's superior, in my opinion. If you look at like PS4 and Xbox One, I'm not a huge fan of any game that I buy on there because you download the whole game to your hard drive. Like the whole game goes to, there's not even any partial or the whole game goes on. Every game is a digital game on the PS4 and Xbox One. The only thing for me, and I'm not big on semantics, but the only thing for me that keeps me from just not going all digital is because I like box art. That's it. That's really the only benefit for, I mean, I guess with a physical game with PS4 and Xbox One, taking it over to your friend's house or whatever like that. But I mean, like, literally every single game downloads to the whole game downloads to your hard drive. So yeah, basically what it comes down to. Michael O'Brien says it's a catch-22. Bigger cartridges won't go down in price until companies use them, but companies won't use them until they go down in price. Well, it's not even about use them. It's about tech getting cheaper. It's not about using them. It's about tech getting cheaper. That's really what it comes down to. It's not like, oh, well, the more we use this, the more it goes down in price. No, that's not it. That's not how the cartridges work. It works like the cheaper the tech can be developed for, then that's when it goes down. So once they find out like new manufacturing parts or what they can do to kind of bring it down in price, just like an SD card, for example, right? Remember when 400 gigabyte SD cards were like $500 at one point or like $300 and now they're way cheaper, or like there was a time when a 1 gigabyte flash drive was like $100, you know, back in the day or something like that, or $200 back in the day. You know, it's just a matter of cheaper parts for manufacturing on the space. Think of it that way. It's not like, oh, well, if the developer uses this, then it gets cheaper. No, that's not it. It's got to be parts and how manufacturing is done. So yeah. I'm all physical on the PS4 and my 1 terabyte is full, so I have to uninstall a game anytime I get a new one. Well, yeah, exactly. This is just how games work today. A lot of games need to install to run at their fastest efficiency or speed. The cool thing about a cartridge is that the cartridge can run fast loading times and everything. Even with these bigger games, it can run it. It's just the space limitation. That's it. So when the space catches up with the tech, it's going to be amazing because we'll have 128 gigabyte cards, or we'll have we'll have like 200 gigabyte cards, or whatever the case is, and running on that fast tech and no more optical media. By the way, the reason why you guys, the PS4 and the Xbox One is so big is because of the optical drives, you know. It's because of how big the disc drives are. Otherwise, the systems would be way smaller. Shout outs to Fury Tiger and also to TG Lopez. $2 donation for TG Lopez, 20 SEK donation for Fury Tiger. One of them says, Fury Tiger says, looks like someone is going to stream Cuphead. Thank you so much. And then TG Lopez says, you play Shadow Dragon Medley. All right. So thank you for the donations, boys. Appreciate that. And yeah, we'll get some music going for you guys. And it looks like I'm streaming Cuphead tonight, huh? Shadow Dragon Medley. All right. Smash Ultimate, right? All right, let's take a look at the... Let's take a look. What are we at here? All right, yeah, 51 retweets, 77 likes. All right, guys. We're streaming Cuphead tonight. There you go. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you. Murdoch Loco. What's good, Murdoch Loco? Clean room. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, DK Flack, or DK Flax 87. All right, off to the gym. All right, take it easy, Hockey King. Take it easy. Murdoch Loco says, thank you, YouTubers, for retweeting a player essence. Now I'm jumping off this ridiculous YouTube chat and getting back onto Twitch. Yeah, Twitch boys. Those are the privileged boys over there. Read 70% of the super chat and play 70% of the song. There you go, man. All right, sounds good. All right, yo, James, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everybody chat, please welcome James to the village. Oh, you guys almost bopped Fairy Tiger here. He's almost dead. He's almost done. Who's gonna become the new stream boss? When MK11 when is MK11 coming out? Yeah, MK11's coming out next week. Or no, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. All right. So yeah, April 23rd. April 23rd for Mortal Kombat 11. Switch games will be $200 from now. What are you talking about, Ramen Boy? Just makes me wonder if N64 had an internet connection, what kind of games we could have had. I think they did have an internet connection. Let's see here. I think there was some. Wasn't there something that actually hooked up to the internet with the 64? I think there was something like that. James Samela says just make. Okay, yeah. I think I already read your question. I can't wait to watch you get bodied in Cuphead. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to getting bodied in Cuphead too. I'm actually looking forward to it. Let's see. I paid some absurd prices for PS Vita cards, so I'm quite happy to buy SD cards for the Switch. Yeah, I think that's what people don't understand. We actually have it pretty good compared to PS Vita owners. PS Vita owners had it horrible. Absolutely horrible when it comes to the price. Absolutely horrible. Name not says I'm this person. I got a never-ending game to beat, so continue getting healthier and enjoying the Cuphead. See ya. All right, take it easy, man. Hopefully you can make it out to the Cuphead stream, or at least catch the replay, dude. Thanks for coming out to the stream, though. I appreciate that. Murdoch Local says, players, this freaking YouTube chat crashes my phone, but it was worth getting the 50 retweets. Shout outs. All right, guys, we're gonna go and get into random Q&A. If you have a question, I got answers I can answer questions for about a good 30 minutes. We got plenty of time before the night cast of PE Live and then Cuphead after that. So feel free to ask me questions. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you guys. How long till the Cuphead stream? It'll be after PE Live, the night cast. I'm feeling pretty good and rested today, so I don't think I'm going to nap in between. So I should be able to get PE Live on time instead of like 7 o'clock. So we should start PE Live, the nightcast, probably like around maybe like 5:30, 6. So then the stream will probably be like around 8 something or so, PT. So it's going to be pretty late tonight. You going to get Dragon's Dogma? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll be your type of game. It's very good. Yeah, I've played it before. I haven't played a lot of it, but I played it before there was a demo. And I'm absolutely getting Dragon's Dogma, 100%. I'm actually really excited for that game. I mean, it's one of the best values in gaming right now. $29.99 on the Switch. Play Dragon's Dogma anywhere that you want, not stuck on your damn TV. Which that game is good, because there's a lot of farming crap that you can do in that game. You know, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Horizon, get all the new content, everything on there for $29.99. Like, yo, that's Capcom. Once again, Capcom, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Sometimes they're amazing, sometimes they're trash when it comes to their pricing. But Dragon's Dogma is easily the best, one of the best values in gaming this, you know, this year. So absolutely. So let's see here. All the people had random questions bounced by the time we get to Q&A. Well, unfortunately, I have to try to make sure that I keep things on track. Otherwise, the stream will go on for like 3 or 4 hours if we just start answering random questions. But yeah, it does seem that way. For that, it does seem that way. But anyway, either way, we're here. So if you guys have questions, feel free to drop them in, and we're more than happy to answer them for you. More than happy. My friends and I started a YouTube channel playing a variety of games. Any tips? You did, Party Man? Well, let me know. DM me the channel link, and let me look at the channel first before I give you guys tips. Let me see what you guys are doing, then I can give you tips on what you guys can do. Capcom still needs to bring the online Dragon's Dogma to the West. LOL, ever since it came out in 2013, it's been beta in Japan. Yeah, I don't think there's ever going to be like a real online for it. So yeah. If Daisy is nearly identical to Peach and Peach needs a buff, doesn't that mean Daisy needs a buff too? No, it means none of that. Alucard just says, I just pre-ordered Fire Emblem Collector's Edition. You're a smart man, Alucard. You're a very smart man. So somebody was talking about Nintendo, a GameStop exclusive for Fire Emblem. What's this all about, guys? What's going on with the Fire Emblem GameStop exclusive? Where's this GameStop exclusive that you're talking about? I don't see anything about it. So somebody mentioned that, but I don't see anything about a Fire Emblem GameStop exclusive. Excited for Smash in VR? No, I'm not excited for Smash in VR. That's not even a real thing. Alcor says I didn't see one. Yeah, somebody tried to mention it earlier about a GameStop exclusive, but I don't see anything that this person's talking about. Dave Gaming says, speaking of Dragon's Dogma, do you know if the game is difficult like Dark Souls? No, it's not as difficult as Dark Souls, but it's definitely difficult on the higher levels, like of bosses and stuff like that. But no, it's not like a Souls game or anything like that. Murdoch Coco says, all right, man, I gotta go call to the baseball game, but I'll be at home in time for the Cuphead live stream. All right, yeah, baby. See you tonight, bro. All right, take it easy, Murdoch Coco. Thanks for the support on the channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see here. Would you say it's more like Skyrim? Yeah, it's kind of like third-person Japanese Skyrim-ishy thing type of thing. Yeah. The combat though and the mechanics are hella different from Skyrim though, so it's not like it's exactly like Skyrim in terms of how it works, but just the I would say the aesthetics of it. Alucard says, are you still playing Super Dragon Ball Heroes game? I haven't played it since my first stream. Guys, I don't have a ton of time to be playing like a 5 million different games. So if I stream a game and like people are watching the gameplay, I'll get back to it if I can. But there's other stuff that comes out. Like I just started playing Cuphead. We're going to do some other stuff here. So I think people are, I don't know if that's the same person asking me the question about it, but we'll get back to it. Don't worry. We'll get back to it. But I don't have a ton of time to be playing like a million different games. To be honest, I don't. And whenever I do get a little bit of time in, I'm freaking playing Smash Brothers so I can get better at the game, because I do play competitively local here. So whenever I do get extra time, I'm playing Smash so I can practice. So keep that in mind. Party Man says, okay, I'll DM you the link. I haven't posted videos myself, but yet they're posting down, and I think we're recording tonight. Okay. The only thing that I'm worried about is starting a YouTube channel with a bunch of people is like, if the YouTube channel gets popular, how does like monetization work and things like that. So that's the only thing that we'll have to talk about in private, just because I'm always wary about, you know, people who make YouTube channels and all together, because that's led to some that's like the people not being friends anymore. You know, if the channel blows up, if the channel gets popular. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. Let's see. I love Skyrim, but the gameplay is superior to Skyrim. Man, you just gotta play it. Well, like I said, I've played it before, and I liked it more than I like in terms of gameplay. I liked it how it felt, but Skyrim just has so much depth, and Skyrim has some really cool things about it. You know what I love about Skyrim? The gameplay is kind of trash. You're absolutely right about that. The gameplay is kind of trash, but like what's cool about Skyrim is the customization. So the leveling system, the customization is absolutely god tier. How you can level up all the different abilities, that's amazing in Skyrim. But then also the magic, how you can take 2 different magic spells in your hands and go and like make different types of magic, like a Kamehameha or something like that, man. You gotta admit, that's freaking dope, dude. Skyrim, and also using a bow and arrow for some reason is absolutely amazing in Skyrim. Like when you just go and just freaking and it goes in slow motion and you snipe people with, it's just Skyrim. Like I said, the gameplay's not the best, but when it works well, dude. That's what I love about Skyrim. So yeah. The Switch port is great. Yeah, the Switch port is really good. The Skyrim depth is just so good, man. Like the leveling system still to this day, I'm not sure if I've played another Western RPG with a better leveling system and a better like progression than Skyrim. Skyrim is just, it makes you want to just do a bunch of stuff. It's like, oh, you wear heavy armor, your heavy armor, skill increases. You're wearing light armor, bam, that increases. Two-handed weapons, that increases. Oh, look at this skill that you can do. Now you can do this skill. Now you can do this skill. Like it's just amazing. It makes me wonder, like, what if they actually made a competent like combat? What if the combat felt like, I don't know, like Platinum Games? Or what if the combat was like, the controls were really good and everything was solid, but then it had the progression of a Skyrim? That would be like the dopest game ever, right? So yeah, and exactly, it doesn't feel like you're slashing the enemy. That's why I like the fire, and that's why I like the magic more, because it actually feels, especially on the Switch with the HD Rumble, it actually feels like you're freaking, lighting somebody on fire. The magic is great in that game. The combat, not so much. Like the slashing, not so much, and all that. Although the HD Rumble feedback makes it better on the Switch in terms of you actually hitting an enemy. But the magic is so good, and I've always been a magic user in Skyrim. I've always been a magic user. So yeah, man. All right, yo, take it easy. Take it easy, George. Thanks for coming out to the stream, my boy. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support today. Aiden Quinn says, any games I could play one-handed? I got a broken thumb at work. Rip MK April. Any games that you can play one-handed, like 1-2 switch, my boy. 1-2 switch might be a good game for you. Oh man, 1-2 switch. Yeah, dude. That's it. I'm pretty sure there's more, but that's the only game that I can think of. Pokemon Let's Go. Yeah, Pokemon Let's Go. Definitely that. Pokemon Let's Go. Sorry to hear about your hand though, man. Sorry to hear about that. Just Dance. Okay. Mario Party. Okay. Mario Party. Just Dance. The games are coming in. Although sometimes Mario Party, don't you have to turn the controller sideways? For it. Cuphead with one Joy-Con. Can you shoot? Yeah, Cuphead with one Joy-Con. What you can do with Cuphead is that you can map the buttons to the top. You can map some of the buttons to the top and to the D-pad. So yeah, Cuphead you can play with one hand. Absolutely. Sick combat and exploration like Skyrim sounds like a Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Yeah, Kingdoms of Amalur, but the progression wasn't as good. The combat in Kingdoms of Amalur was better than Skyrim, but the progression system was nowhere near as good as Skyrim. Like the leveling and all that was nowhere near as good. But Kingdom of Amalur is really good. I like that game. It's actually a pretty dope game. Which I think that game I forgot who bought it, but I think THQ Nordic. Yeah, THQ Nordic bought the rights to that game. So maybe we see Kingdom of Amalur on the Switch at some point. Balto Derpfish says, check out Outward. It's basically Skyrim with Souls/survival mechanics. Great indie RPG. Not on Switch though. Okay, that's fine. Outward, you said, is it on PC? PS4, Xbox One? What system is it on? Y'all trying to kill me with Just Dance? Hey man, Cuphead, dude. Has Been Heroes. I hate that game, but it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I brought up to them. We are discussing that as well. Yeah, that's the thing. To be honest, party man, I don't mind. Like you should I'll just give you some advice right here. It's cool if you want to do a gameplay channel with them, but you should also start your own channel too. You know what I'm saying? Like you should also do your own thing. You shouldn't be limited by only what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like only, okay, well, when they can record, okay, now we can record. You know, like you should definitely start your own channel, and then like if they want a guest star or whatever, I'm not saying that you should like, okay, don't work on or don't do stuff that they're doing, you know, don't help out, but you should start your own channel and say, hey guys, I'm gonna do this too, like on my time, you know, just because, like I said, I've seen so many channels just get obliterated because, oh, this person's working, they can't help, oh, this person's pulling more weight than this person, oh, the channel blows up, whose idea was it? I mean, a lot of times people don't think about this, you know, and whoever registers the channel in their name and it has like the PayPal or has whatever linked to them ends up getting all the spoils, you know, and ends up taking it from there, and the other person's like left out in the cold and like, oh, well, let me start a channel, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you know, too late for them or whatever the case is. So I do suggest, you know, branching off and promoting all of you guys' channels together, you know, like, hey, I got my own channel too. You know, all of you guys should have your own channels as well as that channel, you know, and where you guys come together and you guys can play, but then also you guys do your own stuff too, just in case something goes wrong. But if you guys are good friends, nothing should go wrong, and you guys should all be able to, you know, talk things out and peacefully work out whatever grievances or issues you guys have. Well, we are doing one channel, but we are playing different games on our own schedule. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, we'll talk about it more. DMs. All right, take it easy, TG. Thanks for coming out to the stream, my boy. Thank you. Let's see here. Sabaskas says 100 DLS Fire Emblem set out stock on Walmart and GameStop. Just checked again. What is DLS? You mean the deluxe edition? The 100. What do you mean by that? What is the Fire Emblem, like the the special edition that they already announced, guys? Yeah, PC and indies. Okay, for that game, Outward. Okay. Hold up. I think I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I guess I'm not. All right, any other questions, guys? Keep the questions coming. I'll be more than happy to answer questions for you guys. I thought I was about to sneeze, but I can't sneeze. I didn't sneeze. I gotta take another NyQuil in a bit. Yo, what's up, Nicholas Little? How you doing today, my boy? Good to see you here. I don't know how long you've been here, but you've probably been here for a while. But either way, good to see you here. What's up, Rex? How you doing today? Good to see you here, man. Yeah, no, I've heard about looking into the light to trigger a sneeze, but it's too late. I lost it. Yeah, now my nose is getting a little bit more stuffy. How excited are you? Hold up. I got it. Okay, it's coming. Oh gosh. That was the weirdest thing. I said look into it, and I looked up and I looked in the light and I was like, okay, yeah, I know about that. And then it freaking triggered it. Oh god. Thank you. Let's see here. That wind up. Yeah, just like hit me out of nowhere. Yikes. Thank you though, Jazzy. Let's see here. OJ, are you getting Hellblade? Yeah, I'm getting Hellblade. I'm getting Hellblade Thursday, right? So yeah, I'll be picking it up. Wish there was a physical version. Let's see here. Let's see. If you could wipe away a game from your memory to experience it fresh one more time, what title would that be? Either like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Fire Emblem Awakening, Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, probably. Like that game was legendary. Mass Effect 2 holds a special place in my heart. That game was the most intense game that I've ever played. It was the most intense life or death situation that I've ever played in my, like seriously, like I was so invested in Mass Effect 2, the characters, the story, the gameplay, the combat, the everything, man. Like the suicide run, dude, I felt like I was freaking Shepard and I had my crew and like their life depended on me. It didn't feel like a game. It felt like an actual experience, man. Like, oh my god, like that's something that I don't know if it can ever happen again. I don't know if I can ever get that type of experience again, but that's how I felt with Mass Effect 2. So I'd probably say Mass Effect 2 would be the game. If I can wipe that away, then play it again, oh man, dude, like that game was just so memorable. It's god tier. It's so good. Michael O'Brien says, how many of the games that you play do you actually get to finish given the time commitment? I barely get to finish a lot of games that I've started up. T-Dude says, do you think WB games should have used a higher space inside the physical game card in Mortal Kombat? That would have been great, T-Dude, but at the same time, that's going to increase the price of the game. There's either going to be a switch tax or they're going to be taking a big hit, so they're not going to want to do the game because it's not going to be profitable for them. So, I mean, like, you know, it would be, yeah, that'd be great, but it's not about what I like, it's about what's actually feasible. There's a difference between the two. That's like saying, well, you know, do I think that Nintendo should sell a Switch for $50? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, they should. That'd be great if they did that. But is it feasible for them? Is it a good business plan for them? No. So you got to look at it from both sides. So yes, it would be great for them to put a bigger Switch card in there. That'd be fantastic. But at the same time, is it feasible for them considering how the Switch version is probably going to sell and considering the cartridge, like, you know, space and the cost of the cartridge? It's not feasible. So yeah. Let's see. Yes, I don't play anything. I don't play anything. So yeah. With or without, Shadow King says with or without DLC. Wait, what are you talking about? Would you recommend buying Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U if it's the only console you own? Yeah, I'd recommend it if it's the only console you own. Yeah. I still got the sniffles. Let's see. I thought Mass Effect 3 was supposed to be trash. Mass Effect 3 is not trash by any means. The original endings were bad, but the game is actually good. I don't know who said that I thought Mass Effect 3 was supposed to be trash. Who said that? Go back, read all the reviews for the game. The game's actually really good. It's the most flexible and I would say best controlling Mass Effect game out of all of them, because it pretty much uses the same. It uses the same engine for Mass Effect 2. It uses the same. I mean, they're pretty much all Unreal Engine. It uses the same mechanics. I mean, you can feel Mass Effect 2, but you can do a combat roll in Mass Effect 3. You can't combat roll in Mass Effect 2. And the combat roll is actually pretty good. Plus, there's a lot. Mass Effect 2 has a severe lack of guns. Like a lot. There's like a lot of DLC guns in that game. Well, not a lot, but there's just not a lot of guns in general. How the RPG leveling and everything works in Mass Effect 2 isn't as good as 3. Mass Effect 1 maybe is the best. Mass Effect 2 is scaled back greatly. Mass Effect 3 is enhanced, but not quite as in-depth as Mass Effect 1. So it's a nice balance between 2 and between 1. But in terms of gameplay-wise, Mass Effect 3 is fantastic. The story's good. The ending's just trash. The original ending, based on the lead-up and everything to that, is just really bad. The game itself is fantastic. The lead-up to it, the story, Mass Effect 3 is a damn good game. It is good. It's an emotional ride. Just the ending was just not what people thought. But I don't know why anybody would say Mass Effect 3 is trash. It is not trash by any means. Not trash by any means. People were just pissed at the ending. But go and play Mass Effect 3. If you think Mass Effect 2 is a good game, the Mass Effect 3 is a good game. Just the ending's just not good. Let's see. Except for Smash, what other games are you playing a lot that you enjoy lately? I'm not really playing anything a lot outside of that. I mean, I'm playing Cuphead. Cuphead was fun. I played Super Dragon Ball Heroes. That's fun too. So all the games that have been uploaded on the channel that I've put up, then that's what I've been playing, and they're all fun. But I don't get a ton of guys. I literally have like almost no time to play video games. Like I'm dead serious. Like I literally have almost no time to play video games. If I'm not working, if I'm not streaming, or if I'm not uploading a video, I'm editing. If I'm not editing, then I am doing other things. I'm taking care of a bunch of stupidity outside of this. So I don't have a ton of time to be sitting down on my ass and playing video games all day, guys. I'll be honest. So with the video game questions that you guys ask me, like I just don't. And I let you guys know that I don't have time to play video games a lot. I'm just letting you guys know. Let's see here. Mav Intensifies says, do you think Capcom will make a physical version of Resident Evil 4 for the Switch? I guess it depends on how well it sells despite it being digital and the like 12 gigabytes. I don't think Capcom's going to make a physical version of the Switch unless something drastically changes. Maybe if the game does sell like crazy, maybe they will. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah. I just haven't had a ton of time, so there's not really a ton of stuff that like I'm enjoying or stuff that I'm playing a lot. There's just, I mean, any of the games that I've uploaded and like that you guys have seen on the channel, like Super Dragon Ball Heroes, I played it. It was fun. If you watched the gameplay video, it was fun. I had fun with it. Cuphead, played it. It looks fun. I'm gonna play some more. I'm gonna stream some more tonight. It's fun. So anything that you guys see up that I upload on the channel, I'm enjoying it. The reason why you guys didn't see more Devil May Cry, because I'm not enjoying it. It's a good game. I can realize that it's good and it's fun for what it is, but that dodging sucks. I mean, I have 2 Let's Plays of the game that I didn't even upload because I'm sitting there, instead of dodge rolling, I'm jumping backwards and jumping forward because of this stupid dodge mechanic in the game, and it pissed me off. So therefore, I decided to stop covering Devil May Cry 5. Otherwise, I would have already beat it and like played through all of it and uploaded more or stream it more. That game's gameplay is stupid. Like the dodging in that game is so dumb. It's the dumbest dodging that I've ever seen in the game. Yo, what's up, Crit Astra? You missed pretty much the whole stream, to be honest. Let's see. Didn't Edge give Mass Effect a 6 out of 10? And is Edge the be all end all when it comes to gaming? The last time I checked, Mass Effect 3. Let's check. Check this. Oh, they don't even have it on here. Last time I checked, Metacritic. Why are you mentioning one site? Last time I checked Metacritic, Mass Effect 3 has Mass Effect 3 has an 89 rating last time I checked. So I don't see why. I mean, actually, no, that's the PC. On Xbox 360 and on PS3, the game has a 93 average on Metacritic. And I'm not kidding you guys. Metacritic must play 93 out of 74 critics. Now the users, people bash the hell out of it because of the ending. That's the reason why. But the gameplay is freaking good. I don't know why you mentioned one review site. Oh, well, Edge gave it a, and does that mean the game is not good because Edge gave it one bad score? Is that the be all end all for games? What one person says, what one reviewer says from one website? I mean, that's stupid. Like, look at the game. The game has a 93. So I mean, I don't understand when people bring up one review. Okay, there's one reviewer that gave Breath of the Wild like a 6 out of 10 or something too. Oh, I guess Breath of the Wild sucks. I guess the game is trash. This reviewer, this site gave it a score. That doesn't even make sense. Monkey Boy says, donated $1 and says, you can play anything. All right, I can play anything? Well, then we can play some... There we go. Actually, no. Wait, no. Let's play this. Let's play this. Let's play this. Yeah. Here we go. Breath of the Wild doesn't have Battle Royale, so it's trash. You feeling better? Dude, I'm feeling a little bit better, yeah. Feeling a little bit better. Crash says we're pretty much. Anyway, why is Star Wars fans hyped for Fallen Order EA game on Twitter? Because it's Respawn's game, not necessarily EA's game. Respawn, they're not EA, to be honest. I mean, they're owned by EA, but their games are much better than what EA puts out. I mean, Titanfall 2 and what they've done before is usually better than what EA does. So the reason why they're excited for it, because one is it's Star Wars, so you're always gonna get a lot of excitement for Star Wars, but two, it's Respawn's Star Wars. And Titanfall 2 was great, Apex Legends is great, so Respawn's on a little bit of a hot streak, so that's the reason why people are excited for the game. You still interested in anime Souls game Code Vein? Yeah, I mean, we need to see it though. We need to see it. We need to see it. But thank you for the doll donation, Monkey Boy. I appreciate it. This is Suicide Mission from Mass Effect 2 by Jack Wall. This song's dope, dude. This is the song that you play when you're about to, when you think that all is lost. You need to fight through the very end. If you have not played Mass Effect 2, do yourself a favor and play Mass Effect 2. Do yourself a favor and play that game. Fantastic, fantastic game. Running intervals at the gym. Yo, shoutouts. There you go. What's up, Rob? All right. Well, why be listening to wrestlers when it comes to games? Wrestlers, Edge, Edge, retired wrestlers. $2 for Titanfall? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, shoutouts to Robert Drews with the $2 donation and says, ready for E3? Yeah, sure. Absolutely ready for E3. Let's do it. Let's do it. Absolutely ready for E3. Absolutely. Shoutouts though. Any other questions, guys? We got 6 more minutes left. But yeah, E3, I'm gonna have a road to E3, so don't worry, guys. There will be like a road to E3 where we'll talk about a bunch of different stuff and all that. So don't worry, that will be happening. Probably like in like May, late May or so. We'll do a road to E3. I love E3 like a video game holiday, pretty much. Yeah, video game weekend, like week holiday. You know, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do another road to E3. Definitely gonna do another road to E3. Hopefully Bayonetta 3 gameplay at E3. I would be happy. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be really good. Dave Gaming says, how much would it be to make it worth your while to stream a video game? How much would it be? So do you want to do like a sponsored stream? You can always DM me if you're interested in that. Like, it depends on how long you want the game to be streamed and what game it is, and if I have the game or not. So it just varies, depending on like what you want, how long you want me to stream the game, what game it is. Do I already have the game? Do I not have the game? So it just depends. Bro, E3 is gonna be interesting with Nintendo and Microsoft being buddy together anew. Yeah, Switch has no games, bro. April's whack sauce for Switch games. It's whack. I haven't played Mass Effect, but I beat Jade Empire. Jade Empire is really good, and I love that game. Sucks what happens to BioWare. Jade Empire is amazing. Yeah, Jade Empire is absolutely phenomenal. Definitely another great game. I beat that game too back in the day. I beat it again on the Xbox One as well with the backwards compatibility. No, Xbox 360 with backwards compatibility, and then I beat it again with the Xbox One with backwards compatibility. I love that game. That game is dope. The game is really good. Michael Bryan says, it doesn't feel like there's going to be a direct on Thursday. Not enough rumors yet. Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. My one wish would be to see if Ubisoft is publishing a new game with Nintendo characters only for the Switch. Well, we could get something, but we have to wait and see. Never heard of Jade Empire? Never heard of Jade Empire? Yo, Jade Empire is dope, dude. It's like a action RPG martial arts game. You learn different disciplines and you do. It's like a martial arts RPG. It's freaking amazing, man. Like, it's so good. Like, think of like an RPG, like an action RPG, but think martial arts, like martial arts moves instead. Like your fists, like you're like Bruce Lee, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, think like that. Like, it's really good, dude. It's really good. You should check it out. All right, take it easy, Jazzy. Jade Empire is so good. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate it. Gotta get my finances in order. First persons, I got some personal help to take care. Personal should take care of. It's all good, Dave. It's all good, my boy. It's all good. All good. No rush and no pressure, of course. Take care of yourself. T-Dog, what's up, T-Dog? How you doing today, my boy? It says Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was a pretty good game, too. Yeah, that's a really good game. All of BioWare's old stuff is good, like KOTOR, Jade Empire, the original trilogy Mass Effect. You know, all that stuff is good. They just haven't made anything good outside of, like, I think, like, Dragon Age Inquisition. That's the only game that they've made in this generation that people see as, like, a great game, like critically acclaimed game. Outside of that, they haven't really made anything that good this generation. Mass Effect Andromeda, not very good. So, yeah. Speaking of Bruce Lee, did anyone play that Bruce Lee game from way back? Yeah, I did. Bruce Lee, A True Story. That game is trash, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bruce Lee, a true story. The video game? Trying to remember. The Bruce Lee story. Yeah, sorry, not the Bruce Lee, a true story. The Bruce Lee story. I hated that game. I played it, but I thought it was cool because I was using Bruce Lee. There was one on Super Nintendo that I played, but I think there was like another Bruce Lee game on Xbox. Yeah, that's just not very good. Although I remember using Bruce Lee in UFC. I remember playing that, and that was kind of cool using Bruce Lee in UFC. Dave Gaming says, I would love if they remastered the old LucasArts TIE Fighters and X-Wing games that came out on the PC. Yeah, that'd be dope, but I don't know if they're going to do it. Don't know if they're going to do it, but that'd be dope if they did. The Hands the Third says, do you think console droughts are overblown considering the massive libraries we have? Yeah, anybody who talks about console droughts, like gaming droughts, they need to reevaluate their life and time. At this point, yeah, anybody who said they're like, yeah, we have nothing to play, like you're first of all, you're playing way too many. First of all, you're playing way too many video games. If you out here buying and playing everything and have beat everything, your life revolves around video games way too much. That's just the problem, because how do you get the time to sit there and play and go through everything that comes out? There's absolutely no way. You know, anybody with a normal job or family or life that can sit there and play games like that, unless you stream games for a living, unless you stream games 8 hours a day or whatever the case is for a living. But even then, I see streamers that they'll stream Persona or they'll stream games for so many hours a day, and yet it takes them forever to get through that game, you know? So, I mean, I don't get it. I think people just like to talk. People just like to talk a lot. Shout outs to Abaddon with the $2 donation. It says Persona 5 Sunset Bridge. All right, we'll have to round up on that one, guys, or round out on that one. So we will definitely get that. So that'll be the last song that we play. So thank you, Abaddon. I appreciate the donation. Persona 5 Sunset Bridge. All right. Nice 3-minute song. All right, Price Bless with the subscription. Thank you so much, Price Bless. I appreciate that. Welcome to Legion of Village of Plants. Everybody here in the chat, please welcome Price Bless to the village. Thank you. Bruce Lee was actually in the UFC. I bet my life he'd never lose. If Bruce Lee was in the UFC, I mean, he could. We'd have to wait and see Bruce Lee's grappling. He'd have to train in grappling, though. I mean, but then again, knowing Bruce Lee's work ethic, and if he wasn't injured, let's just say prime Bruce Lee as like a featherweight, right? Prime Bruce Lee, if he trained in grappling, I think that, yeah, he'd definitely be a UFC champion, absolutely. But it's one of those things that unfortunately, we'll never get to see. And even if he survived to this point, it's not like we get to see him in the UFC, because by the time the UFC even became relevant, he would have been really old. He would have already been old, so it's not like he would have been able to do it. You know, it's like, well, what if Chuck Norris ever got a shot in the UFC, or what if some of these legendary martial artists like Jackie Chan or any of these guys in their prime got a shot in the UFC? You know, how would they fare? You never know. You never know. But I think that a lot of them probably would have success if they successfully trained in grappling as well. You know, so yeah. Thoughts on Mewtwo and Smash Ultimate? Mewtwo's pretty good. I like him. I like his Nair. His Nair's still really good. Although a little bit nerfed, his Nair's still really good. Roundup Penguin says, I'd like to see more exclusive games purpose made for Switch in the vein of Astral Chain, exclusive Monster Hunter, more exclusive JRPGs. Yes, please. What do I think? Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Pricing, though, is always the case with that. But, I mean, yeah, it'd be great to see more exclusive RPGs. Absolutely. But we're getting a few. I think we'll get some more. GK's Mewtwo's pretty good. Yeah, GK's Mewtwo's good. It's pretty good. Let's see. Do I have an actual Akatsuki robe? I do. I do, the Cheese Whiz Gamer. I've worn it a couple times. I think if you go to my what video am I wearing it? My like Tech Essence video. Just type that in, and I wear it in that. I think I wear it for I wore it for something else too, but I've worn it a few times. Undertaker would have been great in the UFC if he was young. Undertaker? I don't know, man. He's a little tall. It's tough for those really, really tall guys, those 7-foot guys to beat some of the, like, I don't know if like Undertaker could beat like John Jones, because he'd be a heavyweight, right? So, I mean, I don't know if Undertaker and those tall guys could take out John Jones. I mean, we saw Brock Lesnar in the UFC, you know, and Brock Lesnar did okay for a bit, but then he kind of got, you know, kind of got bopped a little bit. So, just depends, man. Just depends. Just depends. All right. So, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this one here. Yeah, CM Punk got bopped too. So, we're going to wrap it up for this one here. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for the donations tonight. I really do appreciate that as well. You guys are very generous, like always. Thank you for the subscriptions as well, too. Thank you so much for that. We will be back later tonight in a little bit. We'll be back with another PE Live, a nightcast for you guys. So we will be back with a nightcast for you guys. And then we'll be back with more Cuphead, or with another Cuphead live stream tonight as well. So that should be fun to go through all that. So we still got more content on the channel. Make sure you guys check out the videos on the channel for today if you haven't already done so. Make sure you check out the videos on the channel. We already got some good stuff up for those who don't know, or if you just subscribed, because we did get some new subscribers in the stream. We got some Cuphead gameplay for you guys. So check out my Cuphead Switch gameplay. So I'll go ahead and type that in here. Cuphead Switch gameplay. Cuphead Switch gameplay right here. All right, and we also got why Astral Chain is one of the most important new Nintendo IPs since Pokemon. So so we got a new Astral Chain video too, as well. So definitely check that one out too. So awesome stuff. Thank you guys to everybody who came out for the stream. I do appreciate it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter for the latest updates. Whenever we go live, if you're not getting notifications on Twitter, or sorry, on YouTube, or if it's not working as well, then you can always follow me on Twitter, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you guys there. So make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. I'm gonna go ahead and link that Twitter page. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for everything. Do appreciate it once again, and we will see you guys back very soon for another nightcast of PE Live. All right, peace out, guys.